Is this live? Hola familia. What's up, homies? So it's not, do I see how many guys? I've never done a Facebook live, so I'm sorry. Okay, there we go. It's kind of like Instagram. Are you Instagram live? Sit right there and do it. What's up, guys? What's up? All right, so I promised that I would answer some of your questions. You guys have a lot of questions, and I just wanted to do a quick live video to answer your questions. I'm at home, back in Miami with my family. It's overwhelming. I don't know how to adjust to all this craziness that's going on in my life, but I'm really happy. I'm really grateful. I'm really appreciative for all you guys. The Meatball team, the Meatball Madness, Team Meatball. What's up? I'm doing Facebook Live and Instagram Live at the same time, so hopefully that's not annoying. But yeah, let's get straight into it. I want to answer your questions, make it a fun, quick video, and knock some of this stuff out. What's up, Meatballs? Is there from the season? Thank you, guys. All right, so I have some questions that I took down that I really, that people continue to ask the same questions. So I wanted answer them for you guys, and my sister kind of got them all together for me. So here we go. I don't know if I should wait for more people to get on here or. Okay. All right, I'll just start and then you guys can share this stuff. So the first question, which a lot of people have been asking, and I'm really, like I said before, but I'll continue to say so that you guys don't worry, and thank you guys so much for caring about it, is how do you feel about your family not telling you about the hurricane while I was in the house, and how's the family after the hurricane? To be honest with you, my family knew how hard it was for me in there, so if they would have told me that news while I was in the house, they probably would have thought that I would have lost it and would have want to walked out and all that stuff. And if I knew that they were okay, I would have been fine, but it was kind of smart on their end not to tell me. When I got out, I was kind of hit with the question, and it instantly shocked me. But my family's doing okay. It's just we have like one tree that like knocked down in my yard, and that's about it. Nothing. Everybody's doing fine. My house is great. My neighbors are great. I said it before. Thank you guys so much for caring and just worrying about my family. It means a lot. But everybody's doing great back home. And actually, one of my good friends, his family has a that we're going to the Key West, which was really affected and hit pretty hard, and that's like an hour away from me. So tomorrow or sometime this week before I fly back to LA, we're gonna try to go down to Key West, and if I can get some links where we could just do some things, I'll see what we can do. But yeah, I'm gonna do the best that I can to give back and help people out and try to clean up as much as I can around here while I'm in town. But yeah, my family's doing good. Did you even think you were going to win? And my next question, did you even think you were going to win? To be honest with you, the whole time I was playing the game, I was playing to win. I was not playing for anybody else. I was not playing to hand somebody else a check. I was in there to win. That was my one objective. I wanted to win, and I was doing it for my family. So I don't know if you guys saw that all along because I haven't watched anything, but I was playing for me. I wasn't playing for anybody else. And I did think that I was going to win, but I knew the odds that were against me at one point. Okay, I didn't think I was going to win, but I really, really wanted to win. And that was my drive in the house, how bad I wanted to win and how bad I wanted to do it for my family. So that drive is just what kept me going and kept me focused. And sometimes I was like, do I act on this or do I sit back and just thinking, is this move or, is this decision that I make or getting into argument with this person, is it going to hurt my game or better my game? I would always think that in my mind and I wouldn't really voice that. But yeah, it was always in the back of my mind. I'm still shocked that I won. I can't process it. It's kind of crazy, but yeah, I won. What or who did you miss? And who did I miss the most while I was in the Big Brother house? I think you guys know that in the live streams I was saying it all the time. My family, my siblings, and just my life in general, just my friends. And yeah, I missed home and I missed my family a lot. So yeah. Have you seen all the GIFs out there of you? What the hell? Guys, I did not know that I made so many facial expressions and how funny, like, my facial expressions would be like me and Paul, every time somebody was running their mouth or saying something, we would literally hit the the side eye. So it's funny. All the gifs are hilarious. I honestly haven't seen. I've seen the ones that were like, you know, that were like kind of like out there trending and stuff. But it's pretty cool. I mean, it's awesome. I never thought it'd be a gif. So yeah, it's kind of weird seeing yourself and people's like my friends sending it to me and my family. It's kind of crazy, but yeah, it's cool. Do you plan on watching your season over? I do not plan I don't plan on watching my season at all. I've actually seen some YouTube clips that people have sent me, and you know my family was like driving me nuts to see the clip. But I don't want to watch the show back because I'm taking from the experience what I lived and what I want from the experience. I don't want to watch back and, you know, I lived it. I was in there 92 days. I experienced it. I'm pretty sure that I was pretty clear of the things that went on and the things that were said. So I don't want to watch back. I want to leave with my memory and the experiences in the last few days that I had with Paul and Christmas and just that time that we had and, you know, and just the happy thought that I had about it. I don't want to go back and relive it if I already did it. So yeah, I'm not watching back. Okay, what does slop consist of? And is it really as bad as everyone says? Guys, slop was horrible. Everybody's talking about this weight loss. To be honest with you, I kept it up in the house. And still I was eating unhealthy as well. But slop sucks. It's horrible. Just the texture of it, it's like still hard cut oats, and then it's like protein powders and stuff like that. It's bland. I mean, Matt and Mark loved the slop. They were on slop kind of the whole summer. But me, I need rice, beans, steak, plantains, food with seasoning, not red pepper flakes, but seasoning. So yeah, slop for me was brutal, man. But yeah, it sucked. Will you go to Kevin's Thanksgiving party? Guys, I'm going to Kevin's. I'm going to Boston. It's gonna happen. I'm gonna go hang out with his whole family. You know, they're great people. They have big hearts, and yeah, for sure I'm gonna go visit Kevin. I don't know if Thanksgiving, I hope so, but my family's huge on Thanksgiving holidays in my house are huge. It's like the whole family, friends, everybody comes over. So I don't know about Thanksgiving, but for sure I'm gonna go crash at Kevin's one of these days. Love you, Kevin. Okay. Can you laugh and scream like you did in your interview with Dr. Will? I honestly didn't even watch back that interview, so I'm pretty sure that it was how I was laughing and screaming while I was in the damn house the whole time. But no, I don't want to scream anymore. Everybody thinks that I scream when I talk. I'm just a loud person. But yeah, I'm tired of screaming. Did I get custody of Theodore or Orwell? No. Christmas actually took Theodore back home. She has Theodore with her. I mean, she got Theodore. And Orwell, I was in such shock when I walked out the house that I completely forgot about Orwell. It's horrible. But hopefully production sends me out Orwell and I can hook him up with a bandana and stuff and yeah, pimp him out. But yeah, I miss Orwell, dude. He was my buddy. Are your parents going to hide your pots and pans? The funny thing is the first thing that my mom said is like, you are not bringing none of my pots and pans. It's not happening. You're not going to storm her. She's tired of that. She had enough of it. She thinks it's obnoxious. That was the point. I was supposed to be obnoxious. I was trying to be annoying. I wanted to drive people nuts. I'm playing a game. But no, I can't pot and pan around my house, dude. She's not having it. How do I feel now that I can sing? It feels like freedom. I don't have to constantly be yelled at about not being able to sing. It's like I can sing The Lion King, The Circle of Life, You Got a Friend in Me. Ain't nobody gonna stop me. You can't stop me. So it feels good, dude. This is the thing. In my house, we wake up with music. We go to sleep with music. Music is blasted. It's like if it were the speakers in the house, constantly in my house. And music makes me happy. So how can you take that away from me? What? So yeah, I'm happy that I can sing. Sorry, I'm getting questions here, but I already have some questions written down that it's like everybody's been asking me the same question over and over again. So I wanted to make sure that I knock these out, and then if I have time, I'll answer some of your questions, guys. So I'm answering the ones that people have been asking me repetitively. How do you feel now? It seems like you underwent the greatest personal growth of any of the house guests. Of all the decisions you had to make in the house, which do you feel was the hardest? To be honest with you, I matured and I grew so much in the Big Brother house that not only did I win, not only did I walk away with 2 great, genuine friendships that I gained with Paul and Christmas because I love those 2, but I grew so much as a man and just as a 23-year-old man. No other experience could give me the growth that I've gained in that house. Nobody would understand unless you played the game and unless you've been in that experience how hard it really is and how tough it can be. And you really gotta self-reflect and go look within the strength inside of you to keep pushing forward and to keep to keep moving on and keep playing the game, because the game can mentally drain you. Like it drives you nuts. Everybody, if you left on week 2, you still had to play the game. You were still in there, and you know how exhausting it could be. So to be honest with you, I need a lot of downtime and just chilling and relax. But the love that you guys are giving me is overwhelming. I don't know if I can. I know I say and I repeat everything a lot, but I don't have no other words. But besides, I appreciate the love that you guys are giving me, and yeah, the stress was hard and it was difficult, but it made me grow personally as an individual, and I'm forever grateful with CBS and Big Brother for the experience, and I'm happy that you guys at least seen my growth, so that's huge. Everybody keeps asking, would you do the Amazing Race with Mark? I think Mark would do the Amazing Race with Elena. I think they should do it. Marlena, I fucking love those 2. They're funny. In the house, they would drive me nuts sometimes, but, they're cool people, and I love those 2. So I hope Marlena gets the Amazing Race. But, I mean, if they want Mosh, then Mosh will do the Amazing Race. But for now, I need a break, man. I don't think I could jump straight into another show, to be honest with you. What would be your strategy if you played again? Funny thing is, I would continue to remain being myself because it's what got me to the end. I can't downplay my intelligence anymore because obviously everybody knows that I'm not the dummy they thought I was. I don't think I'll be underestimated because I won. So I think that I don't know what my strategy would be. I think I played a pretty good game, and a lot of people didn't see it, and it was overlooked. But at the same time, I downplayed my intelligence, and I downplayed my game a lot in order to get where I got, so I didn't oppose a threat because I was very vocal with everything, and I outed a lot of people's game and drew a lot of attention, and a lot of my targets. A lot of people don't see this, but I placed targets like 4 or 5 people in that house, and even though I didn't get them out, they were always in the back of other people's minds to take those shots, and they did. So that was a great strategy that worked for me. Yeah, it was a little bit obnoxious and crazy. And people thought that I was arguing just to argue. No, I knew that Mark and Elena were great game players, and I knew that how well they knew the game. So I had to put a target on them. They literally gave me a slack of rope, and I pulled it in, reeled it in, and exaggerated and planted seeds in other people's heads to think that they were untrustworthy, which they were playing all angles. But that was the name of the game. But I needed people to think that they were untrustworthy and shady in order to place a target on the back and they could go, because that's the name of the game. But they were great game players, and I don't think that people understood that about my game. They thought that I was just arguing with no reasoning. I was arguing in order to place a target and draw attention to these people so that they can get, so they can get the boot and not me and not my allies, because they were all beasts of competitors. So yeah, I don't think I would change my strategy. I just know that I can't downplay myself as much because people already know how much I know the game and how good I played it. So yeah. Any vacation plans with the family? Who do you think you... Okay, so any vacation plans with the family? For sure we're going to take a vacation. I think the one thing, I don't think anybody, the fans or anybody would understand the transition from stepping outside the house and coming back into your real life. Okay, all right, Big Brother's done. Go, jump into your normal life. That's hard, man. I'm having a really hard time with that because all my friends want to do in family is talk Big Brother. I want to talk to you guys and answer all your questions, but in the same sense, I need a pause. Like, I need a break. I need to sit and just relax. I definitely need a vacation. I don't know what we're going to do or where we're going to go, but I know that my family was extremely stressed out during the whole experience. So I think we're all going to, go somewhere, have some fun, and chill. Probably the Caribbean or something. Or, I don't know, Europe, something crazy. And leave it. Wait. Sorry, let me lower this. Okay, yeah, vacation plans. How do you come up with the meatball thing? All right, guys, so the meatball thing actually has been popping I've been using the meatball thing since college. It was kind of a thing. I was one of the few kids in my college from Jersey. So, and everybody knows that I love mob movies. So me and my good friends, we would just be like, hey, you damn meatball, you linguine. I don't think people in my school, some people didn't know my name. They just knew me as Meatball. They're like, Meatball, hey, Meatball. It became huge in my school. So in the house, I didn't want to call, I felt some type of way towards some people, but I didn't want to be like, yo, you're a loser, you're a coward, you're a punk. I was like, you know what? I'm going to be funny with it. I'm not going to call you out of your name. I'm not going to say crazy things to you. But what I am going to tell you is you're a meatball. You played yourself. You're a huge meatball. And that was the intent behind calling people meatball. It wasn't to be hurtful and be like, oh, you're a loser and you suck. It was like, yo, you're a meatball. It's a joke to me. So let's have fun with it. That's how I went about the whole meatball thing. And then it stuck and now it's Team Meatballs. What the hell? How much weight did you lose? The infamous question. How much weight did you lose? Guys, I don't even know how much weight I lost. I know I lost a lot of weight because my clothes doesn't fit me. My jeans don't fit me. My shirts don't fit me. Everything's extremely oversized. Paul and Chris would be like, dude, you need to get some fitted clothes. I'm like, I know, but I'm in a damn house. So now I need to go shopping and get a whole new wardrobe. I want to lose more weight even now. I'm about to join damn CrossFit. No, I'm gassing myself up. It's all hype. Don't listen to that. But yeah, I think I would say a good 20 pounds, 15 pounds. At least that's what I feel like I've lost. But people say I've lost more, but I think 20 pounds. You will always be remembered for your circus music and pots and pans. Did you ever dream you would make it to the... Okay, so I'm getting multiple questions at once. Sorry. So you would always be remembered for your circus music and pots and pans. I think it's funny that that's the one... I mean, I knew that it was going to be catchy, but I didn't think it was going to be like, people doing videos and all this stuff. And my intent was never to, guys, I was playing a game. If I wasn't winning HOH, if I wasn't winning veto, I was trying to throw you off of your game. So the pots and pan things, I did it. I mean, where it kind of originated from was when, we were going into Inked and Evicted, and Mark and Cody and Elena didn't know that I was staying. I already knew that I had the votes to stay. But I wanted them to throw them off their mental comp. So I woke up like at 9 in the morning. I was like, good morning, guys. And just pots and panned it out because I didn't want to give them a chance to study. From there, it was kind of like, I'm going to be obnoxious. I'm going to be annoying. I'm going to drive you nuts. Because it was part of my game to drive people nuts and be like, you don't want to live with me. I want to leave. I want to get away from Josh. That was the point, guys. It was part of my game. It was part of my strategy to drive everybody nuts. And it worked. And it's kind of cool that it stuck. I didn't mean any harm by it. If anybody took it to offense, and I promise it was harmless. Sometimes, it did become tense in that house, but it was harmless. It was just great fun, and I'm glad that people saw it that way. And now it's something that, I had somebody in the airport come up to me, da, 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 which was weird. But yeah, it's kind of cool. So yeah. Guys, did you ever dream that you would make it to the end? I have been dreaming of winning Big Brother since I first saw Big Brother. So yeah, I was, even in the house, I was envisioning myself in the end. I'm a big believer in just, if you believe it, you can do it, or just envision it in your mind, and then that's gonna happen for you. I'm a very positive person. I have a positive outlook, but I also try to manifest in my life what I want to happen. I never thought that Big Brother would happen for me because I never seen somebody like myself on the show, so for that happening for me, I manifested it, but it was still in disbelief. Every time I woke up in the house, I was in disbelief, but I knew that that's what I attracted to my life because I had it in my mind since I was a kid. So yeah, I don't know if people think like that, but I think if you put something to your mind and you put your heart and your mind into it, you can achieve whatever you want, and I'm kind of glad that it played out for me that way. So yeah. Okay. I love you guys too, guys. Thank you so much. Okay, give me a second. Okay, when will you come to Canada? Canada, I hear that I have a big fan base in Canada, so that's awesome. And I actually have some great news coming to you guys. I can't say anything, but I am coming to Canada sooner than you think. And as soon as I get all the details, guys, I'll let you guys know. But it's going to be Meatball Madness. We're going to have a great time. I can't wait to meet all my Canada fans. I think I'm a bigger fan of Canada than of Canada, being a fan of me. I don't know if that makes any sense, but I've only heard great things about Canada, and all the stories and everything that people have to say about Canada sounds awesome. So I can't wait to meet all you guys and, you guys show me around Canada. I want my fans to take me around Canada. You know, shout out to Ika and Dimitri. I'm gonna be, you know, blowing their phones up when I'm out there, and hopefully they come to whatever it is that I'm doing out there. But yeah, I can't wait to go to Canada. And as soon as I get all the details, I'll put it out. But yeah, I can't wait. Not answering that question. What was your biggest move in the game? So, a lot of people don't think that I made a lot of moves in the game. But you know what? That's fine with me. My game was very underestimated, and a lot of people didn't realize how good of a game I was playing because I was underestimating. I wanted to be underestimated from all angles, physical, mental, and how well I knew the game. So that was the point. So it worked. Not only that, I played a very strategic social game. I had Jason and Alex. I was instantly an outsider because I was isolated, but I banded with Jason, Alex, Kevin, Jillian, Ramses, all the outsiders, because this 9-person alliance ego was so big. They thought they were going to jury and we were done, and they wouldn't even talk to us. So I instantly bonded with the outsiders, and that was a blessing. But I connected day one with Jason, and from there I built a relationship with Alex. So aligning with Alex and Jason week one was huge for me. Not only that, I had built a relationship. As soon as Paul walked into the house, I knew that he was crazy and he was going to play the game, but I knew that he was loyal. And if I showed him that in return, he was going to protect me and, you know, and stick by my side. I gave him that. It worked. I sat with him in final two. Christmas and me connected instantly. So not only did I have Jason and Alex on one end, I had Christmas and Paul in that inside group. Christmas was giving me information all the time, their pecking order, how they were going to do, the way they were going to remove. She was underestimating my gameplay to them. I knew that Paul was constantly, you know, downplaying me and all that stuff. And yeah, they thought it was a little crazy, but they protected me on that end, and I protected it on this end. I don't know if it was seen or how much you guys saw, but a lot of people in the outside group wanted to go after Paul when Cody was trying to rally. And I was just telling them, listen, Paul's loyal. He's a great game player. Yeah, he's playing a great game, and I don't know if we could beat him, but Paul's loyal, and you know, he's just the entertainer. Like, he's just here to entertain. He was a funny guy. He's not a threat. Like, he's chilling. So I downplayed a lot, and I protected Paul a lot in the outsiders group because Cody had a lot of people convinced. So I don't know if you guys saw that, but I did put in work protecting Paul and Christmas in the outsiders while they protected me with their group. And ultimately, I aligned. I got lucky and I aligned with the right people. We won most of the HOH competitions. If they were thrown, if they weren't, we won them. And they didn't come after me because I was aligned and I was locked in with them. So my social game, I think, was great. Not only that, having to make moves against Jason and Alex. Dude, they were strong competitors and I knew that I couldn't beat them in the end, but I knew that I had to go against them. That was really hard and it took a toll on me, but I knew that I had to take Alex out. And also, the damn golden apple. Everybody was giving me shit. Everybody thought that it was the worst move. And to be honest with you, I thought it was a bad move. The golden apple bought me 16 days of time that I can build connections and I can show people who I really was. Because I knew that a lot of people were putting up an act and being shady and working with this person. But at the end of the day, if you stand by who you really are, and I stood by my loyalty and my word, that's what got me to final two. Everybody could say they carried me and they did what they wanted to do. Everybody knew that I was an asset because I didn't give a shit. I had the balls of steel to stand up to whoever and call people out. And they knew that I was an asset. Nobody carried me there. And also, being true to myself and showing people the trustworthy person that I was, they knew that they didn't have a lot of that in that house. So they knew keeping me, that would be a benefit to their game because I was always going to keep it real. And I did, and I won, and it feels great. So yeah, I think I played a great game, man. But, you know, everybody has their opinion, and I respect it. Favorite season and players. My favorite season has to be season 12, and just the brigade, man. The brigade, the way they played the house, the way that, you know, nobody knew they were working together. Nobody knew that they were, you know, how lethal and how good they were. The brigade. Favorite alliance, favorite season, season 12. Season 16 was a good season too, but we all know how that went. And what else? Yeah, season 12 was one of my favorite seasons. Favorite game players? Evil Dick is one of my favorite players because he played also fearless. But besides that, Enzo from season 12, he was a character and he was a good game player. And who else? I mean, I appreciate Paul's game too. He was very loyal, and that's why people trusted him too, and trusted him in this house. So yeah, but love and respect to Mike Buggy, all these great players, Dr. Will, they were all great game players, and I respect everybody's game. And just playing the game, now that I played it, not being a fan, but playing the game, holy shit. All my respect goes out to all the players that have played Big Brother, because it's hard as hell, and you guys will never understand how difficult it is. So, yeah, everybody that played, man, props to you, because it's really tough. If you left on day one, or you left on week one, or you made it to the end, props to all you guys that have played Big Brother, because it's a hard game. And I don't know if I said it, but Dan Giesling, guys, not only did he stay true to himself and stuck by his morals, but he played that everybody would say Dan Giesling, but he played a great game, and I respect it even more now that I played it than you know, when I was watching him as a fan. Okay, I'm sorry, give me a second. Okay, how was it living in that house full of different personalities? How did I get through the game without losing my mind? Well, obviously, if you ask me this question, and whoever's asking me this question, you're wrong, because I lost my mind every other week. I was losing my mind every other day. I lost my mind and said it how it was every other hour. So yeah, I lost my mind day one, I lost my mind. So whoever answered this and whoever keeps asking these questions, you have to go back and see, because I lost my mind the whole time from day 1 to day 92, and I owned it. How was it living with so many personalities? I thought I was a personality. I thought I was going to be the biggest personality, and then I instantly get hit with all these, like, you know, what I love about everybody, if I can say anything good about everybody, is that people were themselves. Well, for the most part, most of them, you know. Okay, yeah, people were themselves and they owned who they were, and everybody was unique in their own way, and everybody had their own. Now, when the whole gassing up and the whole, you know, kissing ass started, that was corny. But besides that, people being themselves and owning their personalities and just being so different. Like, I mean, we have Whistlenut. I fucking loved Whistlenut. As soon as I saw him, he's like, I'm a rodeo girl. I was like, yes, I fucking love this guy. I fucking love this. So just everybody, Kevin, everybody, you know, they owned who they were, and it was pretty cool, and their personalities were over the top, if you ask me, everybody. But it was hard. It was extreme, but it's Big Brother, so I didn't expect anything less. How do we feel that we finally have our first Latino Big Brother winner after so many seasons? Guys, as a viewer, I would always say that. I'm like, damn, we haven't had a Latino win. We haven't had a Hispanic win the show. I'm like, and I said, I would joke with my mom, like, probably when I was like, I think like 2021, I was like, I'm going to be the first Latino winner. Watch. And they would be like, yeah, first you need to get on. I was like, watch, I'm going to be the first Latino winner. So to be the first Latino winner, and I said it, is amazing, man. But not only that, just all Hispanics in general, I hope that I made you guys proud. I knew that I was crazy, but that's just who I am. And I'm really proud that I can say that I was the first Hispanic winner, and hopefully many more to come. And then they start recruiting, and a lot of more Hispanics and Latinos start trying out and start going out for the show, because if you're a fan, man, playing the game is the coolest experience. So, yeah, shout out to my Pa arriba mi Latino, my Latino stand up, man love, and I'm happy that I won. So, yeah. Thank you, guys. Guys, so these are a lot of questions, but I'm actually going to end it here because I have to go. I'm probably going to go out with some friends, and there's so many questions. I don't even think I got through the first half of them. But I'm going to be doing I'll do another Q&A with you guys real soon. Thank you guys for the love. Thank you guys for all the nice comments, all the videos, all the gifs, all the things that you guys send me. I love all the edits of me and Poshmas and Joshmas and all that stuff. I literally was watching them last night. So thank you guys for all the edits and all the love. And just, yeah, Team Meatballs, thank you. I'll talk to you guys soon. Deuces!